So Legendary Beast Studio has been on a major roll lately, and they have a brand new offering that I'm very excited about, and I think you will be as well. Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. I'm just chilling, taking a little bit of a break. We had so many people tune in for the Rogues Gallery auction. It was awesome. It was a big success, and I have been packaging up everybody's stuff. Got to get some tubes and stuff for some art prints, but anyway, I'll try to get that out to everybody really quick that won. So thank you everybody that bid and participated. That was a lot of fun. So anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Legendary Beast Studios. Now you guys know that I just got my Batman in and I freaking love it. Definitely rose to one of my favorites in the collection. Well, now we have another 1/3 scale offering, but I am conflicted. I do not know if I should get it or not, and that's because it is the Batman the Animated Series piece. Now you might be saying, Chris, don't you love Batman the Animated Series? And I'm like, absolutely. I absolutely do. I think of just these incredible characters and the incredible art noir, and it's just absolutely fantastic. The art deco, it's just beautiful, beautiful storytelling and beautiful visuals, right? But that is where my problem is. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, because I don't know if it will fit in my collection. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that as we look at the photos. There's going to be two, that's right, two offerings, a color version and a grayscale version. So let's check it out. All right, guys, so here we go. I've got all the photos queued up here, of course, from our friends Legendary Beast. And there are two different options. There's the color version and then the grayscale. And I think it just looks fantastic here. It's really well done. Obviously, I mean, you've got these great, just great colors that pop on this particular version. You have all of these different rogues. You've got Bane, Riddler, Clayface, Penguin, Killer Croc, Harley, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, and Catwoman. So you got everybody, right? You got all the villains, and it just looks absolutely fantastic to me. You also, of course, have the grayscale version, which you guys can see here. You got the Joker and then all the villains in grayscale. It does have a great light up feature with the blimps, as you can see, which I think looks great. You can get an idea of scale too. 32.5 inches tall, 19 inches wide. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. And then 16 inches, 16 inches wide, 19 deep. And then it's got the light up features with the blimps, which looks really cool. And I'm going to show you a video from one of our friends on YouTube here. But again, it's just a really cool piece. And it definitely captures the spirit of the animated series. Now, obviously, the biggest nitpick that I've seen from collectors is some people don't like the different sizes of characters, because you have kind of a mix. You have kind of like this movie poster feel. I'm not exactly sure if it 100% captures that, but I know what Jay was trying to do. And then, of course, you got this great background also, as you can see, with the bat signal, and it's kind of like the flat storytelling base in the back. So I think that's fun. You got Batman, and then all the light ups, which is really cool too. This is again my nitpick of the piece, right? For me getting it, I just don't know, because it's got such smooth textures, smooth paint applications, that I just don't know if it's going to fit in my collection or not. So I am really struggling with that a lot. There's an arm switch out, with the batarang on the rope, grapple, whatever you want to call it. I tend to like this gray version. I just think it has a nice balance to it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like the gray. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Sanity, a little bit. I mean, look at the villains here. I mean, just look how good those look. They're fun. But again, some people don't like the different sizes. Like, why is Two-Face way bigger than Penguin? Why is Catwoman way bigger? Because again, I think that they were trying to do some sort of like movie poster type thing. Some people haven't liked the way Bane is just kind of cut off. So I understand all of those nitpicks, but the villains are not the focal point. Batman should be. So the base to me is just a bonus. But you have the portrait here. I don't think there's going to be any multiple portraits from what I've seen. So I think, you're getting, what you see here basically. But again, there is the color version. And then there is, of course, this black and white version. Again, I feel like that's the one that I would probably prefer, just because I like the way the blue pops. But I know most people would probably prefer this color version here would be my guess. So I just don't know. I just don't know. So anyway, I want to show this. This is from our friends over at Graded HQ. He does phenomenal work, and he has been really kind to the channel to let us use his videos or comment on his videos. So I really do appreciate that very, very much. So I'm just going to kind of hit play here, and we'll kind of talk as we go. Again, you have the color version here, I believe, is what we're looking at. Yes. It's a cool piece, right? I think it's really fun. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's one that I need in the collection or not. So again, yeah, there you go. Let's talk about it. That's exactly what he says here too, because the fact that there's two different versions, not only it makes it harder to choose, but then also for me personally, I just don't know if it belongs in the Batcave. Does it have, does it have a spot really for it? Let me kind of come up a little bit. Just this is really kind of cool because you get a feel for how kind of big it is. Like, look how big that is. It's kind of nuts, right? So it is definitely a large piece. I mean, that's like a full-size playing card right there almost. And then, of course, you have the third scale Batman. So this is going to be a big piece, a chunk of real estate. I like that it has some texture on it, but it is overall smooth. That smooth, smooth effect, aesthetic, whatever word you might want to use. But I think it looks awesome. Graded HQ is having way too much fun with this. But I think it looks great there. I just don't know what to do here. I just don't know what to do. Again, from top to bottom, I think it's a great pose. I like how bulky he is. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's just cool to see it. Now he has the color version here. He doesn't have the black and white, but you get an idea. And of course, you can see the villains a little bit better here as well in this video. I don't know. Now I'm kind of leaning toward the color. I just don't know what to do here, but it's really awesome. Thank you for the close-ups again, Graded HQ. Definitely subscribe to his channel if you haven't done so already, guys. I love the animated series. I love it. And again, you have that great light up feature as well that you guys can see here. So that's neat with the buildings lit up and the blimps and the searchlights. Again, just some of the detail here as we kind of go through it. The Joker is massive. It's just a massive Joker. What do you guys think about the different sizes? Does that bother you at all? Again, you can really see the block coloring there. Let me see if there's any other detail that we might have missed from the video. Again, please check out his entire video. It's 18 minutes long, so there's lots of content there to check out. I like the sculpt on Catwoman. I think it looks good. I like all the sculpts, actually. I think he did a really nice job on the female portraits. Captured Harley really nice. Now I'm trying to, man, I'm trying to talk myself into it and also talk myself out of it at the same time. So this is a good example. I'm just going to pause it here because this is a good example of, this is the comic one. I've got the black version right here, but there's the one next to it. Does it work? Or does it stand out in a weird way? I think that looks pretty good there together. I really do. But man, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. So there you guys have it. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Again, what do you guys think? Do you think I should go there? Do you think I should get it and add it in my collection and just figure it out where to put it? Or do you think that because it's such a smooth finish that it maybe won't look good next to the comic book stuff? Because this is animation and everything else is more comic book, realistic, more texture. So I just don't know. And if I did get it, which one do you like better, the color or the grayscale? I tend to lean more toward the grayscale. I just really like what they did with that piece. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts. And again, just make sure if you do order, links are down below, and use code BSC at checkout. That will save you a little bit of money as well. Highly recommend Statue Brothers, and other links might be down there as well. So anyway, I think it's awesome. I just don't know whether to get it or not. Okay? Help me out. Help me decide. I know some of you are going to say, Chris, you're the Batman statue collector. You got to get it. Tell me why. Tell me why with the points that I did. Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all doing great. And we'll see you soon right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.